Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video guys, I am going to be playing the entire Dress to Impress Valentine's Day update, as well as completing chapter 1 and 2 of the lore quest. But before we get into today's video, you guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video, because we're on the road to hitting 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I will also be doing a VIP custom makeup as well as other Game Pass giveaways as well in the future. So be sure to subscribe if you found this video helpful. Okay guys, so we have a really big Valentine's Day update to go through. So we have a new lobby, a dressing room, the Valentine's runway, new Valentine's quest, unlock Cupid's Prodigy set from completing the quest, new Everlasting Currency set, new Queen of Hearts Robux set, 4 new ranks and rewards, Granny Dress and Butterfly Top and Heart Dress are back in the game for good, 12 new hairstyles, new facial hair, you can now equip default ears, 25 new faces, 49 custom makeup additions, new Valentine's pose pack, new Alloons makeup pack, new Valentine's patterns pack, 24 new accessories, 27 new clothing, jeans reworked, new item chest, brat and Christmas, lots of male and female rewards, and 2 new codes. And here we have use code Cupid's Cloud for the new cloud accessory. And this code is only available until March 1st, and then part 2 next week with the new game mode and more. The Style Showdown game mode will also be coming in 6 days, so February 15th at 11 AM Eastern. Everybody's time zone may be different. This is the one that just shows for me, but if you want to know your time zone, go over to the game page and scroll down to Style Showdown event and sign up so you don't miss the game mode's launch. And yeah. Moving on to the map, you guys, I don't think a lot of people noticed this, but if you guys go behind the area in the free-to-play mode, you guys will see that the map has been reworked and it is all Valentine's Day themed and spring themed. And behind that area in the free-to-play mode section is the recording studio where there are 2 green screens, and the area is much more brighter, which is something I noticed and love. And over here, you guys, if you didn't know, they have this like little high school area and you could actually go inside. So there's one over there, and then there's another classroom, and I feel like so many Dress to Impress like content creators are definitely going to use that for TikToks and stuff like that. So it's honestly so interesting. And then if you guys continue to go, like, you guys can see like the whole area is just decorated super cute. And yeah, I honestly love it so much. It looks so much more amazing. The map looks so big and it's just so beautiful. I don't know if a lot of players noticed this, but there's also a new jumping animation. I think that is so adorable as well. We also have new makeup, new faces, new hair as well, guys. There are new hairstyles in the game for mask and femme players. I honestly think the one with the heart-shaped one is my favorite. And I have a feeling that so many players are going to be creating so many new like hair combos. It's just so cute. And then we also, if you guys didn't notice, we have Lana, and she is happy as ever, and her whole station / area was reworked. I'm honestly happy with how it looks. It looks just so pretty and just so much more like, you know, an actual, not saying it didn't look like a fashion game before, but it looks so just adorable and awesome. Anyways guys, if you go over to the free-to-play mode section, you'll see that some of the items you have to basically play the game for. So if you play 3 rounds, you could attain some of these items. When I saw this at first, I was like, is this for real? But apparently it is, and some of the players were like really mad on Twitter about it. And honestly, I was a little mad too. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little mad about it, but I was like, you know what, it's fine, you know, it could be worse. But as you guys can see, they have reworked and added lots more items to the game. They have a bunch of different areas and sections for you guys to check out as well. Like, everything just looks so cute. They also have a new set that they added that costs Robux, and everything is just in a much more organized area, and I honestly love how it really looks, you guys. So as you guys can see here, there is a Robux set, and I mentioned this in my last video. The set used to be 649 Robux, but they lowered it to 399 for us. So be sure to thank the developers for that, because oh my gosh, It was so expensive. And they also have a new set that was added to the game. So it's this heart themed, like it's the set that we saw in that one cutscene. It honestly looks so adorable and so cute. I don't know the total amount, but I think it's around like 4,000. And then we also have the fabrics and the makeup that I don't know why they cost money, but I guess it's to make the players like actually be engaged and play more. But as you guys can see, we have new items as well, so if you guys want to buy those, definitely buy them. I don't know if they're going to be on for a limited time, so just in case they are, be sure to get your hands on them ASAP. I want to let you all know all the codes in the game. So there are 2 codes. The first code is 𝘾𝙧𝙚𝙙𝙨. I don't know if I spelled it correctly. Just make sure it's either an S or no S, but it's supposed to say Cupid Cloud, and as you guys can see, you get that little cloud accessory. I'm so happy the devs gave us that for free. The next code is Ella, just Ella, and you get that really cute skirt. I honestly think it's so adorable. So I'm taking off my cloud accessory, and as you guys can see, it has a toggle and you could change it to whether you want ribbons or no ribbons, and I honestly think it looks so adorable. Okay guys, so there are a few reworks in the VIP section as well as new items. So we have a lot of these items, and there are also some items in this game that you have to play multiple rounds for. So this one you have to play 5 rounds for, which I think is crazy, which is another thing the players were complaining about. I honestly hope they fix that, but it's whatever. 5 rounds is not a lot. But as you guys can see, there are also some ears here that have been reworked. I honestly think everything just looks so much more clear and adorable now. Like everything actually fits. There's no like mismatched colors or anything, but yeah, like the whole dressing room just looks so pretty. And then we also have this new item. I don't know if it's new or old, I completely forgot, but we also have a reworked veil as well. So that honestly is just so cute. It's one of my favorite items. And then if you guys click on these wings, they have 3 wings now, and it makes you just look like this beautiful seraphim angel. It is so adorable. Absolutely in love with it. I can see so many people making outfits with that. But as you guys can see, some of the Halloween items are over here, and then if you guys click on the parasol, there is a shoulder toggle. I don't know if that's new or old, I honestly forgot. But they also have some of the winter items, and then some reworked items as well. I don't know if some of those are new or if they're just the same, but as you guys can see, the items look much more like easier to see. Like in the old map, it was easy to see, but it wasn't as much. But I think this bag also got like a rework in terms of like how it looks, like the pattern and the style. And then back here we have some more areas where we can, you know, put on the dressing room items, as well as, you know, do our hair, stuff like that. I honestly think that this really looks like a VIP section, which is what I love about the game. And if you're wondering how you're able to save some of your items in the game and stuff like that, you are able to just go into, I think, the dressing room and save your items. So you guys can wear that during the quest, which I think is awesome. But yeah, that is like everything for the map. And if you guys, by the way, there's like a little box and you can access all of your brat items. This is just easier for the map. And then they also have one for Christmas. So all of your Christmas items are there as well. I know players have been looking for them, but this is to minimize lag, and I love it so much. They have all of our items here, which makes everything so much easier and more accessible, which I'm honestly happy they did, because before it was just, oh my gosh, it was a lot. So yeah, everything in the map has just been changed. They added so much stuff and just did a whole map rework. It looks so amazing, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna look in the future for all the other seasons. Alright guys, so if you go to the Lana lore / Valentine's Day lore quest, I wanted to let you guys know that there is a jump scare. There's at least 2 or 3. It's not that bad, but it's not Nurse Julie bad, but it's like, it's a little creepy, but it's not that bad. Anyway, for this, I recommend, I'm speeding this up because it was so laggy, you guys. Play this on low graphics. There are at least, I think, 700 to 900 300,000 players at the time that I was recording this. So as you guys can see, it took multiple tries. Even when the update came out, people kept on going in and out of the heart because nobody could teleport. So I recommend playing this on very low graphics. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about later on. It is going to make this entire quest much more easier. I repeat, much more easier. So play it on low graphics. Okay guys, so once you finish, like loading in, you're going to see this beautiful cutscene. Now, since you're in a server of 1, you are going to be able to basically skip it whenever you want to. So the game was super laggy, bro. Like there was so much lag, but it gets better eventually. So we have Lana. I don't know why or what happened to her face, but her face is missing, and Cupid's face is missing as well, but it doesn't matter. Anyways guys, so we see Cupid, and basically he's talking about like I don't know what, but we have to basically go to the gate, and like I said before, it is super laggy, so please don't get mad at the devs for it. There's a lot of people playing right now. So basically we follow a butterfly, and when we follow this butterfly, we ended up being transported to this magical place where we met Cupid. So yeah, you guys are going to be able to talk and interact with Cupid. I don't know why half of this stuff was not showing up, probably because of the lag. It was just super laggy. But anyways guys, we get to meet and see Cupid. I don't know why he's calling himself the god of love. Like, isn't that Aphrodite? Like, who are you trying to be? Anyways, it is a super long cutscene, so if you guys don't want to sit through it, definitely skip it. It's a super long cutscene. So yeah, basically you're gonna go and you're going to go through the doors, and I don't know why it wasn't working for me before, but when I first played this, I was having so many lag issues. You're gonna go through the doors, and it's gonna be this like mini hallway. You're gonna go down the hallway, and you're going to meet Leah Ash. So basically guys, after you meet Leah, she's going to ask you to make some potions, and basically she's supposed to be like our teacher or something. Her outfit is so cute, but here is where the lag issue comes from, you guys. So I had to speed this up because it was taking forever, and I recommend playing this on low graphics. Like I said, I was trying to do it, as you guys could see, it was just super laggy, so it wasn't showing up for me at first. I didn't know why, but like I said before, it's going to be so much easier if you lower your graphics, and it's going to make the controls and everything just so much easier to do. So find one that works, and as you guys can see, it's much easier to scroll and just do everything. It took a while, but I don't know how I finished it that fast, but if I was in a server with more than one person, it would definitely take forever. So I was able to do every single one. I know it doesn't look as pretty, but honestly, it's going to help you so much. It took forever to do it when it was on high graphics, and it was just so uncomfortable and difficult. So definitely play this on high graphics. It'll make everything easier, and definitely play it by yourself, at least chapter 1. It's going to be so much easier if you do it by yourself. So yeah, here I am just doing my last potion. I don't know how I did it so quickly. I literally had 16 seconds left. But after you do that, you guys are going to go through the portal. This is another reason why I said play on low graphics. So the hearts is like one of the parts that a lot of players are struggling with. I recommend playing this on low graphics. I know it probably looks like I was such a pro at this, but it took me a lot of times. It's much easier to play by yourself because there are times where players just leave the server and rage quit, and it's the most frustrating thing ever. So at least when you play by yourself, you can focus, you don't have to worry. But some tips that I recommend for this quest, guys, is, don't aim where the heart is. Aim for where the heart is going to be. So you see how I'm aiming slightly in front of the hearts? Don't aim for where the heart is. Like, look and see where it's going to end up in the next few seconds. It's going to take a few tries, but eventually you'll be able to complete it. Those are my tips for the second part of the quest. I know it is so difficult, but it makes everything so much more easier. So yeah, you're gonna have to do the same thing for this quest, for this part of the quest as well. This is the last thing you have to do before you move on to chapter 2. So as you guys can see, you have to go and hit this floating heart. You could do this with lower high graphics. I at first thought that we didn't have to go around the map, but you can go and you could literally like chase it around the map. I had to play with my graphics here to see that if it would work for me, and that's what I did. So I was chasing it around like a mad lady because I was like, help me. I don't know how I was able to get it, but I did, thank goodness. As you guys can see, bullseye, did it. Ate that. But anyway, we have to go through the last portal, and once we go to the last portal, we'll be at the last part of the quest. Okay guys, so once you get to the last part of the map, you're gonna have to find 4 chests, and there are 4 chests scattered all over the map. So there are 3 chests on each of the islands. So the island that gets really dark, like you guys know, the one with the boxes everywhere, there's a chest there, and I recommend for this part of the quest, you guys can see this thing. This was giving me so much trouble, like, oh my gosh, I had to do it a couple of times. For this quest, I recommend you have your phone and you should take a picture of like all of the cards. So it's gonna load for me in a few seconds. I don't know why it was taking so long, but as you guys can see, you might want to take a photo of like all of the cards that are scattered on the screen. It's going to make everything so much more easier. You don't have to worry about losing too many hearts. You could always exit out and start again, but if you run out of hearts, it is not going to say game over. But you definitely should take a picture of all of the flipped over cards on the screen. It'll make it so much easier to complete the quest faster, so you don't have to sit, if you're not somebody who's, you know, good at remembering where things are like me. You can always just take a picture and, you know, look at the screenshot or look at the picture you have on your phone or tablet as you are doing the quest. So it took me a couple of times. I did not have my phone with me this time, so I literally had to just rely on my terrible memory, and I somehow did it. But as you guys can see, just keep on doing it. It doesn't matter how many stars, how many hearts you have. I had to do it a couple of times. As you guys can tell, I was not perfect, but it's okay because it doesn't matter how many times you do it. There's no time limit as well, which is something I love. I feel like the developers easily could have made our lives 10 times harder, but they didn't, thank goodness. So yeah, but as you guys can see, I finally unlocked the chest, and as you can see, Agamemnon is like all over my screen, like he needs to move because I'm trying to complete this quest. Like, he's so desperate for attention, low-key. Anyway, as I was saying, play with the graphics here. It's going to be so much more easier to see everything. So, and then if you guys were wondering where the hearts go, the hearts are like loading all over the screen. They're supposed to go into the statues. So this ties back, I'm going to tell you now, to the lore for the Christmas map. I mean, for the Halloween map, my bad. And then if you go into this area in here, you guys are going to be able to go through a maze. This is a maze. But also, you guys, there's a chest in here. It's supposed to be a blue chest. And I know people are going to try and follow like where I'm going, but I honestly did not know where I was going. So I don't know. Last time I checked, it was in that corner for me. And then I joined this server and it wasn't. I don't know if it's in the same spot for everyone. But for this one, you have to find the butterflies. So what I recommend is having your mouse over the card and then just trying your best to remember. It goes really fast. And then as usual, Agamemnon is being so annoying. So yeah, there was a jump scare there. I just wanted to let you guys know that because I know it was super creepy when I saw it the first time, but I didn't get scared. Anyway, once you're done with that, you guys, you can go ahead and leave the map so it points you out of the maze. And then I feel like that part is going to be much easier because I didn't know that there was like 3, but as you guys can see, there is another chest on the island. So there's 3 chests on the island, and then there's 1 in the maze. So I didn't know that before, so it took me a long time. But anyway, as you can see, I am sitting here with this silly card game again, and I'm having so much trouble because I am not good with memory. But eventually I got it. Like I said before, take a picture. It makes it so much easier to finish the quest if you just take a screenshot. It just makes it much easier. You don't have to worry about like dying or anything. It doesn't work like that. So there's no time limit, so you could take as much time as you want if you're having trouble. And just take your time with this part of the quest. Like, I feel like from this point on in the quest, there's no time limit, which is what I love. It makes just things so much easier. Like, I could actually breathe while doing the quest, which is something I really like. but once you finish, yeah, Agamemnon, get off of my screen. Like, he is so annoying. Like, oh my gosh, nobody tell him, but he's like annoying. He's like that one person, like, I don't know how to describe him. He wants to be included so bad. But anyway, as you guys can see, all of the statues are kind of from the chapter 2 quest for the Halloween update. So we have Lana, we have Serena, we have Julie, and then we have Lena, which I don't like. I don't know why she's here, but whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, the last chest should be on one of the other islands. So there's one up here, and what I love about this is that the chests glow. So there's another one up here. It is so much easier to see on the graphics. This is another find the butterfly one. So like I said, keep your mouse over the cursor. It just makes it so much easier to get done. You don't have to worry about like not being able to find it. You don't have to worry about dying as well. There's like no time limit. But Agamemnon literally needs to get off my screen. Like, he's so annoying. But anyway, we're done. We can get away from him and his crazy obsessed self. But as you guys can see, for the last part of the quest, this is like the last thing you have to do, I think. I think so. Yeah, this is like one of the last things you have to do. So for this part, you just have to guess the colors. So red, blue, and then green, and then yellow. So you have to just do it in order. It makes it so much easier when you do it in low graphics versus high graphics. It was so much more faster for me. If you end up guessing incorrectly, or you know, you don't finish it in time, you end up having to redo that part, so the gate locks again and you just have to keep on doing it. So it's best that you try your best. It's obviously easy because it's just colors, so you know, it's something anybody can do, so you don't have to worry about like not doing it or failing it. It's super easy and it's super fun. So I finished it, yippee, and now we can move on to the final, I think, part of the quest. So let's get to it because I don't want to die. So ignoring everything Agamemnon says because he's obsessed with us. All you guys have to do for this is the obby. It is pretty straightforward. You guys are going to see you're not able to die with this quest, which is amazing. So all you have to do is just jump around the map, and basically it's going to take a long time. You'll be able to know what point you have to go to next. So as you guys can see, there's rocks here. So there will be like rocks that you could step on and things that you need to touch. So there will also be checkpoints as well. So let's say you fall in a place and it respawns you or something like that. You don't have to worry, but you just have to keep going up. I decided not to cut this part out because I didn't want it to be as confusing. But if you turn your camera to the side, it makes it so much easier to know like how you're supposed to get to like each point. So there's another point over there, so that means I have to jump all the way back down and then go to the point. So the points are scattered all around the map, and it takes a long time. So there's like bridges that you have to cross and stuff like that. So there's one over there, and this one is a little bit harder. So you have to jump over each one. Like I said, it's much easier with low graphics. It makes you move so much faster. You don't have to worry about dying or whatnot because you're not able to. But once you finish that point, you have to go all the way back up. So just keep on jumping, and you're going to get all the way to the top where there is another point. And then there's another point up there which unlocks another area. So once you unlock that, you have to go all the way back down and then go up again. So this one's a little bit harder. I recommend just keeping your camera straight and just jumping when it's time to jump, because oh my gosh, it was like annoying. But anyway, activate that, and I don't know why I was standing here for a second thinking that something was gonna happen. I low-key thought that, like, I don't know, I was lagging or something. I kept on doing it a bunch of times. I don't like to cut these parts out because I feel like people just assume that, you know, we know what we're doing 95% of the time. No, we don't. Look at me looking dumb. But here I was looking silly. Like, I was like, what are we supposed to do? But apparently there's another point. And the other point is on the other side, so I don't know when I noticed this. I thought that there was a lag issue, but I lowered my graphics again, and then my silly self, like, look at how dumb I'm being, you guys. But there is a point over there, so as you guys can see, I have to jump all the way back up. And then once you get up, you have to go over there. So I'm playing with the graphics again. I'm going to be playing with the graphics all throughout this video, but that is the last one that I have to do. Then once you finish that, you just wait and jump all the way back and try to get out of there ASAP. And then once you reach the door, I think there's another cutscene. Yeah, so there's a cutscene here, and then it's the last thing. So I love to turn my graphics up for the cutscene. So this one is for Nurse Julie. So we actually get to save Nurse Julie here. So if you guys played chapter 2 of the Lana lore quest, Nurse Julie was actually possessed, but now she's being completely purified and she's back to normal. I hope we get to see her again. And then I don't know why she's back, but Lena is back and I don't like her. As you guys can see, I don't like her, but she's back, unfortunately, and she is ready to come after us, so we gotta be careful. But that is the end to the entire Lana lore quest, you guys. Lana lore / Valentine's Day. I don't know why I keep saying that, but you don't have to play chapter 2. I ended up going back to chapter 2 thinking that it was gonna work. You don't have to do that again. Like I said, there was a lag issue again, so if you're having the same issue as me, rejoin the server. Okay guys, so once you're done, you're able to unlock the secret item. And basically, you guys, it is in the trophy section. It took a little bit longer for me to load it, but finally it loaded and I unlocked this beautiful, adorable mermaid-like set. I think it is so adorable, guys. Look at how cute it looks. It has several toggles, if you guys were wondering how it works. It has a bunch of cute different toggles. It's absolutely adorable. I love it so much. But that is how you get that item. I know it's gonna be so hard to get it, but it's gonna be so worth it, especially in the summer. I can just tell. So yeah, but it was absolutely adorable. I loved it so much. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel as well as turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you all so much for all of the constant love and support. I am so sorry that I got this video out so late, but honestly I'm happy that I uploaded it and I hope that it provided a little bit of help or made things a little bit easier. I hope my tips helped as well. Honestly, I'm hoping I also didn't forget anything. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and for the constant love and support. Like I said before, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone!